why women's sports aren't viewed as much because
they're not good.
Like, why would you not put me on your life insurance policy?
You're not my wife.
And 50-50, not for women.
Want me to pay bills, that's 80-20, and you're doing 20%.
This month, he missed my just get to pick it. So he not
Desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce.
You're gonna leave because my wife and children will wake up soon.
That a woman is born with her value and a man is born with no value.
It's something to be fixed. He fixes it. He throws out the trash and he throws out about a servant.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Now, before we get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get all my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
Come here.
What's that?
What kind of cardio was that? Come on now.
I don't think that men and women should be paid the same in sports because they don't they don't make as much money. So I play volleyball and basketball in Europe, and it's unfortunate because there's really not a lot of opportunity in women's sports, but I don't know how you can complain when men make more money at those sports. So if you're a business and one business brings in more money and one business brings in less money, of course you're going to pay the business that make the players for the business that makes more money more. It's just common sense. Like you don't see male OnlyFans models complaining because opportunity to play pro next year. Not a lot of people get to do that, right? Yeah. And I can tell you that even in basketball, which I play, I don't want to watch women's basketball.
Why is that? Even though you play it?
Because they're not as good. And I mean, that's not fun. I genuinely, my heart of soul, I'll probably turn down that contract.
What is going on?
Think about sports and just college sports and the sports scene.
Female D1 athletes should be receiving pay for what they do.
This argument that I've kind of heard against the equity in gender pay gap when it comes to sports is that their viewership isn't as much, so therefore they shouldn't be getting paid as much. What would you say to that?
At the end of the day, they're still bringing business into their schools. Sure, I understand the viewership and whatnot, but it's also the responsibility of the school to make sure that their students aren't taking advantage of.
What do you think about that, Pierre?
Athletes should definitely get scholarships for, bringing money into the school, and to provide men and not women is that's not okay. So it's getting better, but still not where it should be.
On the D1 track team, do you feel like there's ever discrepancies or maybe disparities between the two teams?
Honestly, from what I know athletes that get scholarships on both men and women. So I don't think there is as much of a discrepancy.
Where's the phone? From what you can see so far, no offense to women, but women athletes are not as skilled as men athletes. That's because men hold the different kind of small twitch fibers in their legs, and their brains are much faster. No offense to women, but this is real. You have to face it. Men are more built for combat. They're more built to be athletes. They're actually better at it, so they get paid more. There's no fight about it. Women that argue over this, it's just completely worthless. The argument is worthless.
Are you okay, honey?
5, 6, 7, right by right. Hit
like the reason why women's sports aren't viewed as much because
They're not
men
good.
only fund men businesses and men's sports?
No. Actually, so you know what's funny? That is not true at all, and I'll tell you this because as a former Division I athlete, I'll tell you this. There's something called Title 9 or Title 20, I forget the exact title, but basically it goes this way. Whatever amount of sports money goes to the male side has to go to the female side. So if you look at any big college football team, what do they always have? They have a big female crew team. Why? Because it eats up a bunch of money. They get the best gear, etc. So that's not true. Women sports are actually funded equally in colleges. Here's the thing, though. When you go professionally, guess what? It becomes a business, and it becomes about being profitable. So
But
the
also
reality
the
is that
men's
female
business-
sports are not profitable.
But the men's business have been going on for longer because of the opportunity that men's had.
How many of you have been to a WNBA game? Raise your hand. Oh, okay. How many of you have been to an NBA game? So you fund the very problem you're complaining about.
I'm just saying, like,
That's true. They do. They don't even know it.
You lost 100 pounds in 3 months.
Right.
You are like cut. You don't have like stretch marks and all that stuff. Most people lose 30 pounds and they have a bunch of marks
fat.
everywhere.
Right.
Yeah, and their chest is like falling down. How'd you do that? Is there a secret?
There is a secret. I developed a weight routine. So most people who want to lose weight, they go into this serious cardiovascular, just dropping calories.
Yeah.
But what happens is, man, you have this loose skin
Yeah.
all over your body.
Yeah.
So I invented this routine anywhere from the 100 to 500 routine. So I pick a light weight and I smoke out. So let's say it's bench press. You want to pick something that you can do over 100 times without stopping. And if you do stop, so your rest position is the up position. You don't rest it, you don't rack it, you rest up and you can only rest for 10 seconds. It literally was burning so much muscle. Like my muscle was just getting fatigued, the lactic acid, and it kind of kept that muscle nice and tight.
Day I was running, and this guy passes me in the car. And it's about 100 degrees out here, 70% humidity. And the guy comes back around, looks at me. He pulls his car by me and says, "Why the are you out here?" I said, "Because you're not. Sometimes your motivation needs to be because no one else do it. We need doctors. We need lawyers. We need dentists. We need teachers. We also need savages. This message I do is not for everybody. So I want to see that soft boy. Do you have sunscreen on? This message is dangerous. It's too hot. Like me. Do you? Stay hard.
Stay hard indeed.
Apologize
I'm sorry.
for.
I'm sorry for not giving up.
You can eat this McFlurry though. And that's for taking me to McDonald's and saying it's a 5-star restaurant.
That's why you don't take your girlfriend to McDonald's. Gold diggers, bro.
Don't call me a gold digger. I'm not playing with you.
Damn.
My soon-to-be ex-husband is a monster, and he took my girls from me. I'm a gambler, and I owe some bad people more than $26,000. So I sold my husband's classic car to the highest bidder. The car sale wiped my debt clean. They blocked me from their socials, and they never call. How do I reconnect with them?
Crazy.
If you're in debt to the bank, why not just take another small loan of $1 trillion and buy the entire bank and cancel the debt because now you own the bank? Isn't that concerning?
With you for 4 years. Like, why would you not put me on your life insurance policy?
You're not my wife.
But that doesn't mean anything. I've been doing everything for you as if I am your wife. Like,
Okay, I understand that, but why would I put you on my life insurance policy? You
so
know,
who are you putting on there?
my mom, my sister.
Your sister.
Yeah,
Like, come on. Like, your sister hasn't been around in 2 years, and you want to put her on
it doesn't matter. She was here before you.
$1 million life insurance policy. And
Yeah.
You want to put your sister. Okay, this don't even make no sense. Like,
So you gonna have my life insurance money, then you get with another guy,
It's all-
then you gonna spend it on
So
him?
what? I don't
What?
care. Like, it don't even matter at this point. Like, you should put me first in the first place.
Put
as
you
a
first before my
beneficiary.
kids?
Yes.
You tripping?
I'm really not. So what
You
you
are.
gonna do?
keep everything the same with my life insurance policy.
That's what you're not gonna do. We gotta switch.
I mean, I'll have my mom give you something.
We're gonna put me as your beneficiary, and that's that. End of discussion.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
I like that he stood tall, right? I can tell he's not going to switch it. Why would he? This woman could leave him tomorrow. And as soon as she found out about it, she probably kept bickering and complaining and said, that's my way out. I won't be surprised. He does it, then she starts trying to offer him. Seriously. She started looking for hitmen and looking to pay people to offer him. Great thing he didn't do it. No man should do that. That's a stupid move. Good on you.
Will you ladies go 50-50 with a man?
No. And here's why. Talking about bills is where my mind goes with it. And 50-50 is not for women. It's for men.
I wonder why they left.
She's cooking. She's cleaning. She's taking after the kids. How is that 50-50?
I definitely don't want to go 50-50, but I understand that there's always waves and ups and downs in a relationship. What is the benefit of really going 50-50? So we live together, like you want to have the gender roles. I just don't think I need to work, like if I'm going 50-50.
Let me be extremely clear. Relationships are already 50-50, baby. That means I'm already bringing 50% of whatever to the table. If you want me to pay bills, that's 80-20, and you're doing 20% now. Ooh. That's never going to.
No wonder you're single.
And so if we talk about bills, I will never go 50-50 with no man. That's for roommates. You want to be a roommate? I'm a you, period.
So if the light bill is $100.50, you want me to give you $50.25?
My stomach hurt hearing that.
The 50-50 is like, you know, at the most I could see like 80-20.
And we ain't talking about no struggling man.
I wasn't shocked at the audacity.
So let's be clear, baby. If you're struggling, this message is not for you.
This is the issue. All of them feel the same way. And what are you seeing? These women living in cars. It's not them. I can say that. But they're still broke. They're broke and looking for a come up. These women don't have any real business. They're working a job. They're slaving. And the man is slaving too. So while a man is slaving, breaking his back, they're making working 50 hours, 60 hours. A lot of times guys do to make ends meet, right? You want him to work more, get 2-3 jobs to pay all of the bills for you so you can sit back and possibly go find another man and cheat on, probably at your job. That's a nightmare. No man is doing that. What man is going to sign up for that? You women expect it. Now, let me tell you something. My wife, I go 100% with my wife. Why is that? She's my wife. She provides everything I need at home, right? What do I mean by that? I would never do it with you, woman. That's the thing. If I was back in the States, I would never go 100%. Why? Because you women aren't putting 100% into the small things needed. I know. I was there before. I volunteered. Let's move here. It's cheaper. I'll pay all the bills. I volunteered that before. What do women say? Oh, no, I want to be in the city. I want to be here. I want to be where it's happening at. What man wants that? A man that's logical and smart wants to live in a countryside where it's cheaper. I was going to work online and be paying $500, $300. One time I was paying $300 upstate New York for my rent. But you want to live in a city. Get out of here.
So I'm never traveling with this girl again. So we didn't get to experience one thing. We were here for 5 days and literally paid for one drink, one thing of food, one activity. Nothing happened, but she wants to buy like what is this? What type of bag is this? She wants to buy like designer bags and designer glasses and stuff, but she didn't pay for one thing the whole trip. But why would you not pay for one thing?
She's one of the ones. She wants a man to go 100%. She can't do no 50-50. But her friend is broke, right? I'm not talking about that girl. I'm talking about her friend. Look at her with the glasses on, styling. Didn't pay for nothing. Leech, that's what she is.
Ah, okay.
What's up, man?
What's up?
What you mean, what's up?
Y'all, man, y'all foolish, man. For real?
Nah, man, listen, man. I'm just trying to, bro.
You know, you're a real generous uncle. You're super generous.
Bro. All I'm doing is just taking it.
Whoa. That's not funny. That's not funny. What's going on?
It's funny.
Come on, man. Are you serious?
Bro, what I'm trying to say is, man, I ain't doing
saying
that,
what?
man. You know what, man? Why you always come up and blow up the fact? You always.
This month, he missed my birthday.
Man, come on. I'm just trying to get a little gift or something, man. Chill out, man.
Just get to pick it, so he always.
You can't make this shit up. Bro, man, come on.
That look like a niece and nephew, or a niece and an uncle to you?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
Bro, listen.
Okay.
Man,
Okay.
No. Just hold on for that shit. Let's go look at this.
Can you get your gift?
That old lady's right. She said, I don't care. He spend money with me. That's all she care. He's spending money with me. I don't care. That's funny.
Come on, man.
I think you got enough jewelry.
Come on, man. Don't. Because right now he blowing up the spot, man.
No. You blowing up the spot, bro.
Blowing up the spot, bro. Come on, man. This is another spot.
He's a sugar daddy. And that's a good way for a woman to lie. He should have been more serious, but don't start no fight. Just walk off. Don't talk to him anymore. Handle like that.
Ladies, don't be like me. So last night, I got way too drunk, and this guy was talking about, like, yeah, I'll send you some money, And I thought he sent me $2,500. I laid down. He's like, oh, you gotta go to sleep. I went to sleep, and he wakes me up at like 7. He's like, you gotta leave because my wife and children will wake up soon. And he literally throws me out the door. I didn't even check my phone. He didn't send me $2,500. He sent me a request. So it's just like, why the richer the men are, the cheaper they are. And he has me out in this Hasidic Jewish community. And oh my god, I'm gonna puke.
He got the goods. He gamed her. He had money. Those Hasidic Jews, it sound like he looks like they're in Brooklyn. Because she's walking, I see the brownstones back there. Looks like he's probably one of the guys that own one of the brownstones. And he has the money. He ain't spending it on you.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Hey, Platt. I'm leaving now. Can you be serious for once?
This is something that you mention to me all the time, that a woman is born with her value. It's already handed to her at birth, and a man is born with no value, sometimes even at a negative value. And a woman's job throughout her life is to maintain that value, whereas a man's job his entire life is to attain it. He's constantly building, trying to achieve that value. So the end result is a high value woman who was then earned by a high value man because he had to earn it his entire life.
Very true. Men do. Men have to earn everything. And women got to understand. Like, look at when it comes to talk, women want guys to talk to them, right? They want guys to approach. But guys don't feel it anymore because they don't feel the woman's worth it. But not only that, look at when a woman approaches. She doesn't approach much. You don't find many women that confident to approach because once they get rejected, they crumble. Where a guy goes through rejections all the time. He goes through rejection all the time. And he takes it in stride, right? But women, they can't handle it. Same thing. Look at when a guy goes broke, right? He can't live out in the street because he's seen as a bum. No woman would date him. He'll get no action at all. A woman, you see more of them living out in the street with no problem. Why? Nobody cares. They came across hard times. Men have it harder. Men have to earn everything. Men have to grind.
Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no.
But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women? Most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless. I mean, and by the way, I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men because I think I would die without gay men. Nobody can gossip.
I have Handy Manny at home. He fixes everything. When things go bump in the night, he's the one that goes downstairs. When there's a bug to be exterminated, he does the extermination. When there is something to be fixed, he fixes it. He throws out the trash and he throws out the recyclables. I enjoy all the man stuff.
A second. She's really talking about a servant. Let's face it. No, it's a handyman she's talking about.
It's a handyman. Oh, it's a handyman with benefits.
We do not have, well, but the things that you're describing, you could pay somebody to do that.
My husband talks about his feelings with his
Maybe he's gay.
Yo, she just stepped all over that woman because she doesn't feel the same way. Everybody has a right to feel how they want. Not all women hate men. Shouts out to her. Who's that woman? I don't know who it is. I don't watch that show. But shouts out to her. She stood up for her husband. She probably was talking about her husband. And you women are not married, saying I hate all men. Sad, man.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So, you know what I really wish women would stop doing? Trying to explain or just keep talking to men, especially on these podcasts. You know, everybody talking about the Cam Newton and Dr. Bryant interview. Now, while Dr. Bryant made valid points, she was articulate, she's educated, she's beautiful, she's intelligent, and most importantly, she was composed throughout that whole interview. The only thing bad that these guys can come up with is what she had on. It's like...
Let me stop that. All right, so Cam Newton, Dr. Bryant, let me see. So she's 41 and single. Men don't listen or respect a woman's advice no matter who you are. Now, men respect woman's advice, but you just said she's 41 and single. So what advice is she trying to give him? I need to hear it because she's 41 and single. So a lot of times her advice may be coming through from a single woman as a single woman.
Over 27, unmarried, female. What do you call this lady? In China, if women who remain unmarried in their late 20s and 30s, we call them 剩女, which means leftover women.
She is a single woman. She's not married. So if she was married giving certain advice, then he could take that. But let me see. Let me take a look at the interview. Let me take a look.
I understand a lot of people see my situation and not think that I'm not high functioning.
What situation?
See my situation. That's a very vague question, and it's for you
what
to...
What situation are you referring to that they're looking at and thinking is not high functioning?
Just my life.
Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
My life.
See, don't deflect. Let's stay here. Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
Both, really.
And they think that you're low functioning?
No, I don't.
You just said people see your life and think you're not high functioning. The opposite of that would be low functioning.
No. Okay, so here you go. You're trying to take my intentions away from this. Is can I correct it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or can I give you more?
Yeah, some more information. Heck yeah.
So, I'm not married, right? I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
I didn't do my research. I thought it was 4, but 8. Okay.
No, baby.
Cool.
It's
by how
8.
many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more. Now,
by multiple women? What's the intent?
I just want God
about your wife?
I just want God to bring him.
Oh, okay. And you have, so you just...
Because my point is this. My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you would say it, Dr. Bryant, you said it, I didn't say it, I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time. You're being very action-based.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active. Okay? So you're creating.
Let me stop it right here because I know it all wrapped into one, right? Exactly like I said, she's a single mom. She's right on some points, but I understand where he's coming from, right? This man is a high value man. I don't want to just say it because he makes a lot of money. He's that's what he is, a high value man. Now he makes a lot of money. The woman he's having kids with are most likely worthless. Everybody's God's children. Of course, they're not worthless. Everybody's worth something, but you know what I'm saying, right? So look what's happening right now in marriage nowadays. Everywhere, in every country, except for like a few countries, like the country I got married in, it's not reckless like that. That's why I chose to get married here. But anyway, I'm not going to that. He needs to take his time. He can't trust anything now. I would strongly suggest him to keep doing things the way he is. Actually, I wouldn't suggest that. I would suggest him to go leave and go to another country and find a woman there, right? Get a woman that realize women think differently and don't mind getting on your program. Because just sending like that, that's what's wrong. But she's probably coming at him in a way to where, like, it's like trying to tame a guy. It is. Trying to tame a guy. What happened? Like, I'll give you an example. This is what happens. You get a guy, he's with a girl 5 years, then she wants to get divorced. Now, you get a prenup, but still, even in that prenup, I'm sure he's gonna give her $1 million, maybe 500,000. But say she gets that 500,000 after she divorces him 5 years, maybe 10, maybe 15. Now she's worth a lot. If she's smart and can settle with the prenup, maybe she gets a new house. She gets 500,000. Even 250,000 is good. With 250, I can live the rest of my life. So she gets that money. Now what? He doesn't have her. When she was a baby mother, she probably would still be there. Either be with him or not with him. He's better off. And that's how men would rather play it. Is it wrong? Yes, it is wrong. Because nobody should be doing anything outside of marriage. But that's the way it is. Maybe guys, maybe if you're talking about him getting married, yes, but it won't be in this country. It won't be in the US. Because guys have realized it's definitely more to life than settling for something like that.
We agree.